Welcome everyone. In front of me you can see all my game controllers. Cat air. So, we got Nintendo Wii, GameCubes, the 8-bit DOS, Xbox, the Nintendo Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller, including this. Yeah, you saw the video for this, so this is actually a lot more better because I don't hold it like fully. I hold it in a different style. PlayStation 5, and I got a PlayStation 4 controller as well. These are all my controllers for my game consoles. Yes, I have a Nintendo Wii, which can actually take the Nintendo GameCube controller and a wireless game controller. So we have two. So let's start off with these. Different. I hold them not fully, so I have that range of motion. And yes, I don't hold them like this because this is a death grip. Hold them loose. So let's just pan over to the video I was watching of Austin John. So he went to the physio and doctors. He's got that type. Now I'm going to show you how he holds his controllers.
Right. The weird part is the Switch 2 Pro controller is actually...
Because I forgot to turn the volume down, so sorry, Austin. That's how he holds his controllers. That's death grip. It literally means you're putting pressure on here and this section as well. So there's muscle here. You got to be careful of it. That's a death grip. I know that for a fact because that's how fighting gamers actually hold their controllers. They hold them in a death grip at times and not a relaxed state. So he's up to here. So he's pointing out to the same problem here. This will be a problem later on. I probably sunk about 100,000 hours plus, not 40,000 plus. Yes, I have too much free time, and sometimes that free time ends up being something I enjoy doing, like reading, writing, or say if I want to do 3D modeling. So that's his Nintendo Switch 1 Pro controller, which is this. I don't hold it in death grip. I hold it loosely. That's the Nintendo Switch Pro 2 controller. Again, death grip. Right, don't hold any controller in a death grip. So I'm just going to let that play out because this is the wired one. So I hold it. I don't hold it in death grip. I hold it like I'm about to drive a car. It's loose. It's not going to go anywhere. It's perfectly held in my hand as if I'm holding it. What Austin is showing on his video is that even though he's holding it, see how my thumbs can reach everything? I hold it differently. So I hold it loose. I don't hold it like this. I hold it like this. This is how I hold my controllers because I find it very good for the range. Not to mention, if you are playing, say, like PlayStation 5 or the Xbox, it's like you need to be able to see I can hold it like this, but I'm overextending my thumb to get here because of how it's gripped. So you can see my fingers are here. Oh, I need this. See how far I have to reach just by going like that? This is how you should be holding your controllers. Okay? This will help. If you are in chronic pain because you hurt this muscle area here, hold your game controllers like this. See, I can easily reach here. It's the same with the PlayStation 4 controller. Oh, I need to hit this. It's loose enough in my hand that I can actually move my thumb. So it's like, oh, okay, let me just pull up map. Okay, done. Yeah, this was secondhand, so I need to do a wipe down on this controller because the dust has gotten onto what was there. Oh, you take good care of yourself. Yeah, I do. I vacuum my game consoles where the fan ports are. They last a lot longer that way, including my laptop and Intel NUC. So, you've probably seen the 8-bit DO controllers. That's the wired one. Here's the... I hold these loose. It's so I can get to these two buttons. And then this and everything else. Yeah, I brought a Nintendo Wii. Just so I can play Wii games and GameCube games. I mean, also, you got the nunchuck, so it's like... I'm used to this type joystick in my right hand. And I can still access these two buttons. This is based on the old Nintendo Switch, not the old Nintendo Switch, the old Super Entertainment System. So the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, it didn't have these. Not that I know of. Yeah, the old this is literally based on the old SNES controller, but this is based on the fighting, also on fighting as well. So like Mortal Kombat and such, so you can pull off combos. Because I'm just looking on the on YouTube. I put in SNES controller. Sponsored suggestions. I can go through AliExpress, Fergo Australia, and such just to get the wired and wireless SNES controllers. There's also this controller, which is the 8-bit DO Pro 2 controller, which is and I'm going to say loosely based on the original PlayStation controller, along with the PlayStation 2 controller. But it didn't have these three buttons down here. It literally had D-pad, these two joysticks, start, select, X square, triangles, and circle. This is based on the Super Nintendo, because with the Super Nintendo controller, you literally had A, B, X, Y. So if you were going to play, say, your PlayStation game on PC with your emulator, you were going to have to go, right, I need to change the buttons to what they are. So, hold controller loosely. Yes, this also has programmable buttons on the back for... So this can actually be used with the Nintendo Switch as well, because of this down here. So Switch, Arcade, Mac, and Windows. Windows is the X. This, on the other hand, literally can only be used with Windows and Mac. I don't know how to put it to Switch and such. But if you like the feel of this, which I'm thinking of actually selling. Not sure yet. Not sure if I'm selling this one yet. But this leads me to Nintendo Switch. Joy-Cons. Yes, you can use this, and I do mean this type of setup. Or you can use the Joy-Cons with a strap, and you literally have everything at access. See how I'm holding the Joy-Cons? I don't like how the buttons feel. I don't like how those two buttons feel right there. Yes, there are things that you can get. Like these, and it opens up to be a bit more. Problem is, I like these, but these are for the the Skyward Sword, because that's what they are. These came with the Skyward Sword, which you actually saw me review. And people say, oh, you don't play games online. I play Destiny 2. My main controller is an Xbox controller. I hold it loosely, like this, not death grip, because if I hold death grip, I can't exactly get to, it's like I can't get to these buttons or that button. So I hold it loosely so I actually have range, which Austin John should actually be doing. You should be holding it loosely. See how I'm holding it? It's loose. It's not death grip. This is death grip. It's like, oh, come on, take that. Yes, punch, throw grenade, throw. That's death grip. That's literally fighting games and everything. Yeah, I need to do this combo. Let me just. And you hurt yourself because you're holding it in a death grip, because you're literally going to be cracking the plastic if you keep applying pressure to here, and these buttons. Hold them loosely. Hold your controller loosely. You know how much, if I was to get the Nintendo Switch Pro 2 controller, that's $120. To replace this, I would have to go online to eBay, where I'm paying up to about $150 at times, just to replace the Nintendo Switch Pro 2 Pro 1 controller. Joy-Cons for the original Nintendo Switch 1, excess of $100. People are, oh, but you can spend $130 for just 2 more of these for the Nintendo Switch 2 controllers, Joy-Cons. PlayStation 5 controller on eBay, excess of up to over $100. Oh, you want to replace the PlayStation 4 controller? That'll be $200. Excess of, or up to $200, which includes cable and everything. Might as well just buy all the parts and just rebuild. I can replace this easily. This is like about $90. This, about $80. If I was to replace my Nintendo Wii controllers, this is third party, about $40. This, on the other hand, up to $150, just for 2. Same with the nunchucks, third party, official Nintendo. This alone costs about $80 to $120. This, about $50. This is just wired. This under $40. That's how much it cost me. It just cost me under $40, like 30. Like, it was under 30. This, on the other hand, to replace, it would cost me about under 50. Under or just over $50. And I do love this one. This is wireless. I have not tried the dongle in the Nintendo Switch 2 yet, just so I can play Wind Waker. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if Nintendo will allow this to actually be picked up by the Nintendo Switch 2. So if Austin John's watching and he can get one of these off eBay to test, because I trust him more than anything when it comes to testing products for the Nintendo Switch 2 and such, hold it loosely so you actually have access to these 2 buttons. And yes, these are switch buttons. I also got on off for turbo. There's no programmable buttons or anything. So yeah, these are all my controllers that I actually use, either daily or consistently. And quite frankly, I really appreciate if people took care of their controllers. because yes, the Nintendo Wii can play GameCube games. I keep all these near my consoles. So if I do need to charge them, the Joy-Cons, that is, I can just use, because this has got the USB-C charging, I can just charge them. Or if, say, I need them to be charged and I don't have the cable, because the cable's used for something else, I can just slap them into the Joy-Con 2 charger. And that's just for these. Joy-Con 1s, I actually have the Pro Controller. So these two and these two with the Pro Controller, I actually have a dock for them. The Xbox actually takes batteries. The PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 controllers are rechargeable. It's the same with the 8-bit Do controllers. They're rechargeable. This is rechargeable, even though I can easily access to put a new battery in. So I'm not scared of actually taking the bottom part of the shell off to put a new battery in. I'm not scared of doing that myself, because I can get the battery easily. These take batteries. This is wired. Yeah. Oh, I can't speak. Need a drink. So yeah. So thanks to Austin John, I had to make a video on how to hold your controllers properly. You can hold your the nunchucks as how you want, but you literally only need like one finger. I know most people play with like, oh, I can play with 2 fingers. No, it's basically one, because you're literally giving you're not overexerting your index fingers. Because why would you overexert your index finger? Because you're only moving them up and down. Same with the Xbox. Loose grip. And I've been playing loose grip. See my hand? I can stretch my fingers. I can stretch my hands fully. And that doesn't hurt. It's just a slight warmth for me. I hold my controller, like I said, I hold my controllers loosely. Hold them loosely. Right? We're all good now? The thing that this is nearly 18 minutes and 30 seconds long. But anyway. Kindly hold your controllers loosely. So that you don't damage this part here. Okay? This part here, where the webbing is, there is a muscle here that is needed, that is connected to ligaments. So yeah, there's ligaments all along here and such, so you will need to hold your controllers loosely. Got it? Good. Video's over. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, subscribe to Austin John Plays, and I'll see us all next video, which will probably be Free Game Friday. Also, the operator did actually drop like about an hour or so later. So there is a post on my community on my channel. Check that out. No, I don't have a download link, because you literally have to download Epic Game Store to your desktop to actually grab. But you can grab a few other free games from Steam as well that I showed. Considering one game was supposed to be free and it wasn't. So, happy gaming to wherever you are. I'm gonna see if I can find a new joystick for my PS4 controller. Actually, I might see if I can find a whole new shell. If I can, that is. Oh, and a sticker for this too. It just looks plain. When this came out, PlayStation should have just gone, hey, let's put something here that doesn't make it look so plain. Anyway, I'm out. See you all Friday. Take care. Like, comment, subscribe. Share the video as well. Share the video with anyone who plays with controllers. Get them to watch the video.